Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Road to Power Struggle, the last show before the penultimate pay-per-view, before Kingdom of Glory 2, and we are kicking things off with an 8-man, originally scheduled as a Battle Royal, but where we're in Japan, we are honouring tradition, and we are having ourselves a little bit of a Royal Sambo Battle Royal. So we're starting off with 2 entrants, and then at timed intervals, not one man, but 2 men will enter the ring, and it is over the top rope, pinfall or submission to bag an elimination. We are kicking things off with Benkins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who, I think, given the opportunity, could genuinely dethrone Tony Ford. We saw him tap out Tony Ford in a ladder match back at Down in Flames. Oh, but we have a very interesting starting 2 as Benkins is in the ring, and his opponent to start off this Sambo is Ricardo Gino. And hey, here's the thing, I'm in good spirits. Do you want to know why? Because not only is this going to be a fantastic show, we have so much lined up for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, including a main event that is still in the balance, mind you. We still don't know if Jinku Ventura is clear to compete, but we do know that regardless of what happens, whether Jinku is clear to compete or not, the World's Championship will be on the line. So in theory, we could be crowning a brand new World's Heavyweight Champion just 1 show before Power Struggle. But, not only do we have such a great show for you tonight, we're kicking things off with a Sambo. I love me a good Sambo. I bloody love me a good Sambo. And I cannot believe that we are having ourselves a matchup like this on CEW soil. Hope you're all enjoying the show. I know it's only been about 3 minutes of action, but I hope you're all ready. I hope you've brought your snacks and your drinks. This is going to be one hell of a show for you all, and I cannot wait. Gino and Benkins starting this off. Look at this, Benkins fired up, and of course this man has been close to championship opportunities quite a bit in his career since leaving the academy. And oh my god, Gino with the drop kick. Of course, the Rock and Rave experience haven't exactly had the best few years, but the roll through into the Boston Crab. But Gino in the ropes, and of course, despite it being a Sambo, there's still rules, man. There's still rope breaks. We got pinfalls and submissions up in here. Now, oh my god, what a clothesline from Gino. And here's the thing, both of these men could benefit. I think Gino was perhaps, oh my god! Gino, I think, was looking for spine on the pine, but Benkins is operating on a different level right now. Both of these men could definitely benefit from walking out of here with the win. Now look at that, Benkins was thinking something, but realizing he has Gino on the ropes, but Gino not going to let that happen, and catches him with the clothesline right there. Now Gino, oh wait, hold on, went for the spine on the pine again. Benkins not going to let that happen, and now catches Gino with the suplex, planting him down. And I think, oh my god, we might be gearing up for our next, the next round of entrance, I think. So look at this, these two brawling away. Oh, the chop block. And now, wait, hold on, in comes Kyle Young and Andre Fuller, but wait a minute. Gino almost eliminating Benkins there. They are running down to the ring. But hold on a minute, wait, hold on, Ben has Gino up on the shoulders, and Ben Jenkins eliminates Gino. Crazy start for Ben Jenkins here in the Sambo. Of course, Tony Ford, the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my god, DDT from Kyle. is, you know, he's next up. You know, he is who awaits the winner of the Sambo. But he could also be World Heavyweight Champion. And that would be a very interesting dynamic. We are going to find out in the main event. But right now, these three are going to war right now. You know, again, it is a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Look at Ben Jenkins. Oh, my God. He has a point to prove tonight. Kyle, look at this butterfly suplex. Oh, my God. And Ben gets out of that one. And now, look at this. Andre and Kyle working together. You don't see that. And again, this is the joys of things like Battle Royals, like Sambo matches, is you're going to get combinations of guys. Oh my God, what a headlock driver. But there's Ben with the drop kick to the back. And again, we're talking about dudes who've had breakout years in 2025. Andre Fuller, one of those dudes, had some probably one of the most slept on catalog of matches. Oh, but now look at this on Andre. Oh my God. And now look at this Kyle trying to get up to his feet. But there's Andre and he eliminates Kyle. Oh my God. That's crazy. And now look at this though. Ben Jenkins trying to eliminate Andre with the bear hug. That is insane that Kyle is out of this already. Oh my God, what a lariat from Andre Fuller. What an uppercut there from Ben Jenkins. But Andre up to his feet and went for the kick. Blocked, caught with the jawbreaker. These two are rolling right now. As I believe our next entrants are about to come down. And it's Vasco and it's Jason Campos. And oh my God. Look at this. Oh, wow. These two wasted no time, and rightfully so. You know, this is a Sambo. They wanna win. They wanna fight Tony Ford at Power Struggle. Now here's an electric chair from Campos. And here's the thing: these are four dudes who could arguably give Tony Ford one of the biggest challenges of his career, of his championship reign so far. We have seen Tony Ford take out man after man. You are looking at probably four of the biggest threats to his title reign. Oh, Ben trying to go for the elimination. Not able to get it, though. Now look at this. Andre trying to make Jason Campos tap out. Could you imagine if Andre was able to get the elimination on a guy like Jason Campos, someone who's fought for the World's Heavyweight Championship before, and now Campos trying to... Oh, no, he's not. Instead going after the leg of Andre. I'm not sure how wise that is, but now look at this. Ben fighting with Campos. We know the history between those two, and now Andre. Wait a minute, Andre. Oh, wait, hold on. He saw the opportunity. And he eliminates Vasco, but Ben's there. 1, 2. And Ben Jenkins eliminates Andre Fuller. The crowd are stunned. And now, before the last two men come in, we've got Ben Jenkins and Jason Campos in the ring. The history that these two men have, and they are chopping the shit out of each other right now. And look at this. The history there, the animosity between these two from the Academy days. It's very big, but right now Ben Jenkins trying to get the advantage, but Campos not going to let that happen. Drop kick, single leg to the head, and Ben still alive in this fight. Campos going for the knee. Ben not going to let that happen, and now catches him with the roll up. Whoa, not even a 1. Now he goes, wait, hold on. Caught, and now wait, hold on. Inside cradle. Oh, not even a 1. Now look at this, sweeping the leg. And I'm curious to see who we know who Price is. Like, we know Price is one of the last two entrants, but we don't know who the Joker is. And right now, a guillotine applied to Ben Jenkins. Now look at this, Ben powering his way free. Now, wait, hold on, Ben. Oh, look at this. He's getting a little bit scrappy with it. Oh, went for the senton. The knees were up there. And oh, what an uppercut from Campos. But I believe the final two entrants are about to make their way down to the ring. As there's Price. And of course, Price coming out on his own because the Joker is going to follow. But who is it gonna be? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God, he's back. The former Intercontinental Champion, Ryan Shamrock, two-time Intercontinental Champion. And probably one of the best to ever hold the belt. He is here as the Joker in the Sambo. And the crowd are coming unglued here, and rightfully so. We got four of the very best fighting to see who's getting a shot at Tony Ford. Now, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, oh, come on! Hunter, oh, no. No! Oh my God, why? Screwing Ben Jenkins, and there's Tony Ford! He's in the main event tonight! They're bastardizing the Sambo! How dare they? That's Price! And now look at this, Shamrock staring down with Tony. This match has been thrown out now. What the hell's going on? No, no way, absolutely not. This is not how we're ending the first ever Royal Sambo in CEW history, okay? How dare you, King's Cabinet, bastardize a good old Sambo match, okay? Look, I might not be able to reverse the decision in this match. I've been thrown into chaos, but what I can do is reprimand the King's Cabinet for getting involved in this matchup. You see, Tony, I understand what you were trying to do, what you and Hunt were trying to do, was to what? Make sure that nobody won the Sambo match, so then you didn't have to fight anyone at Power Struggle if you don't end up winning the World Heavyweight Championship later on tonight. But what you have done is now you've just made your Power Struggle even more interesting because, well, you're only going to fight one person, right? You were going to fight the winner of the Sambo match. But as far as I'm concerned, the match got thrown out and there were still 4 men in that match. Price Stevens, Ryan Shamrock, Ben Jenkins, and Jason Campos. So here's what we're going to do. Very, very simple. We're going to take that Intercontinental Championship. We're going to put all 5 of you in a match at Power Struggle. And the best man will go on to continue the lineage of the Workhorse Prize. Congratulations, Mr. Ford. You played yourself. Now, if you don't mind leaving and preparing for your big main event tonight, you know, we got things to talk about. Yeah, no, big show. It's crazy. Hello? Payne, we need to talk. See, I know exactly what you're doing and I know exactly what you're going to try and do. But here's the thing, right? I need to have a chat with you because you haven't been returning my calls, you haven't been answering my emails, my texts, nothing. So I want to know what's going on. Well, if it isn't Mr. Torres, the man who I gave the world to under the promise that he took out Byron, and well, look at who's still standing. You see, that's the problem. That's the issue I have with you, Shane. As far as I'm concerned, our little business is done. I gave you the world title match at Power Struggle in the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match. I didn't have to give you anything. I could have just let you take out Byron, and I could have used you just like everybody else. But no, instead, our business is dealt with, and that's fine. So from now on, you can go on, and you can try and win the World's Champion. Yeah, you see that's really funny, because I don't think you quite realise the situation here, Payne. If you're not behind me, then you're against me. And as far as I'm concerned, every single person within this company doesn't want to see me walk out of there as World's Heavyweight Champion. Not you, Not anyone in the back, especially not Jinku, but since I took him out, have you noticed how silent the doubters have been? How silent the world has been, because they know that the change is coming. They know that it is finally time for me to become the world's heavyweight champion. And when I do, I'll remember this little chat between us, Payne. I really will. Because we could have had it easy. I could have won the championship, and then I would have been your champion. But now I know that when I win that World's Heavyweight Championship, I'm not going to be your champion. I'm going to be your worst nightmare. And I hope you're proud of that. Mr. Torres, wow. Damn it. Right. God damn it. Right, okay. Who now? Who is it? Oh, no. What do you want? What do you want, Vandrigo? I come here on behalf of my good friend and one of the greatest World Heavyweights champions to ever do it, Mr. Parks, Mr. The Bob Parks, to say that, well, that match at Journey to Japan, whilst it was fantastic, whilst it was spectacular, that wasn't Mr. Parks' contractually obligated rematch. The rematch that he was contractually given after losing in the Rumble. That was a match that was given to him by the World's Heavyweight Champion. So I'm here to say that if you had any other plans on a fourth man in that ladder match, you could go ahead and you can throw them out the window, because I'm here legally, papers in hand, to tell you that the final participant in that ladder match, it's going to be Jinku Ventura, Shane Torres, either Kaneto or Darius, and then the Bob Parks. So there we go. That's all I had to say. I'll get out of your office now. Well, we heard it there first, ladies and gentlemen. The Bob Parks is he's in the World's Heavyweight Championship match at Power Struggle. So we now know that it's Jinku Ventura, Shane Torres, the Bob Parks, and the final spot will go to the winner of this match. Right here is making his way down to the ring first. It is the super athlete Darius Rascon, who is now officially a free agent on the market. His CEW contract expiring a little while ago, nearly a month ago at this point, and he said, you know, in a bid to essentially appease him, CEW management gave him this opportunity to be in the Power Struggle ladder match, but he picked his opponent tonight. He picked Kaneto Suzuki, thinking that this is going to be an easy ride, but we've seen it. We've seen it recently, that the tensions between these two, the kingpins that they once were, they are no longer that, and now Darius is looking to try and get himself a shot at the World's Heavyweight Championship at the expense of his former friend, but Kaneto is looking for revenge. That's what Kaneto is looking for here tonight. I mean, both of these men are technically looking for revenge. I mean, Darius, we can argue, has been using Kaneto for years, and Kaneto finally had enough and threw his ass out at the X Factor Rumble. But look at this man right here, oozing confidence, knowing that if he wins here tonight and then goes on to that ladder match, should he win the World's Heavyweight Championship, we have a very interesting situation where we have a world champion who is not signed to the company at all. We have someone who has the top prize but could walk out of Power Struggle and we never see them again. But his opponent is someone who has wanted a shot at the gold for quite some time. A day one within CEW. It's Kaneto Suzuki, and this man is looking ready to go here tonight. I mean, you've got to be wondering what is going through the mind of this man, because, yeah, sure, this is a shot at the World's Heavyweight Championship at stake, but This is Kaneto's chance, man. This is his chance to finally potentially put this to bed, to put this to rest. We've seen the tensions between him and Darius brewing for, like I said, what feels like years at this point. It felt like it was reaching a boiling point when Kaneto worked with Diego Escara for one time to challenge for the World Tag Titles. Unsuccessful in their efforts, but I feel like Kaneto realized in that moment that perhaps Darius didn't have his best intentions at heart anymore. Maybe he never did. But one of these two men will be going on a power struggle. They will be claiming that 4th spot in that ladder match. Here we go. And this is big. I mean, look at this. Oh, Darius. Oh my God, he just got chopped out of his boots. And this is the thing. We heard what Darius said. He said that he was going to embarrass Kaneto here tonight. He was going to leave him with nothing. No friends, no gold, nothing. And I feel like, oh, come on. Oh, not even a 1. Caught with the jackknife. Not even a 1. Look at the strength of Darius. And here's the thing. We have seen these two over the years grow and develop. I mean, Darius, of course, you know, held 2 belts at one time. The Hardcore and the Intercontinental. We've seen Kaneto go from being a day 1 to someone who has been struggling to find himself. And look at this, Darius not taking this seriously at all and caught with a clothesline from Kaneto. And that's the thing, Kaneto, in the early years of CEW, he had a lot of momentum, you know, former World Tag Team Champion, former Extreme Champion as well. Went on down to Extra for a little bit as well and won gold there too. But the one thing that's eluded him, same as Darius, has been that World's Heavyweight Championship. And right now, Kaneto is on fire and they are going to the outside. And now look at this. How emphatic must this be for a guy like Kaneto to try and get some revenge, I guess. Maybe even just a little bit of vindication. But right now, look at this from Darius throwing him into the barricade. And look at this. Oh my God. Into the super kick as well. And the super athlete does as he wants. And that's the thing. This is the kind of thing that led Darius to make an arguably the best cash-in in company history, turning what was meant to be an Intercontinental Championship shot, and he turned it into both the IC and the Hardcore Championship. And now look at this though, Kaneto refusing to let Darius have his moment. And that's the thing, both of these men, despite having very different ideologies, are both going at this in the same way. Both of these men want a shot at the world's title, and both of these men want to embarrass the other. And now look at this, they are going shot for shot right now. Oh, now look at that. Oh, Darius makes the first stumble. And now look at this, Kaneto just telling him to bring it here. Oh, and here we go. They are lighting each other up right now. Here in Japan. Oh, but there's the flatliner from Darius. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1. Only a 1 here. And you've got to think, if you are any of the other 3 men going into that ladder match, if you're Shane, if you're Jinku, well, potentially Jinku, I mean, the main event could change all of that. Let's now look at this. Oh, what a Pele from down. But Kaneto back up to his feet. He is feeling it. Oh, but there's the pump kick once again. Oh, but Kaneto back up to his feet. Oh, and there's a knee right to the jaw. That's the thing, that our main event tonight could change everything. You know, Shane, Bob Parks, they're locked in. And after this match, one of these two men will be locked in, but the condition of Jinku Ventura still very much up in the air. We still don't know if he is clear to compete here tonight. And if he's not, oh my god, look at this from Kaneto. But if Jinku is not clear to compete tonight, then he does not go to Power Struggle. Instead, we will just have a one-on-one match for the World's Heavyweight Championship between Blake Payne and Tony Ford. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, a 2. Kaneto almost getting it done right there. Oh, now look at this. Darius stops him, and now what on earth is he looking for? Perhaps, look at this, the roll through once again into the Pele kick for a second time. And now Darius has Kaneto on the back foot, and oh my god. Just drop kick the air, fair enough. Oh, what a clothesline. Going into the cover, 1, 2, not enough to keep Kaneto down though. Oh wait, hold on, turns him around. And oh wait, perhaps he's thinking the Florida Keys, but Kaneto not going to let that happen, and instead catches him with a roll up. Oh, but reversed. 1, 2, oh, only a 1. Oh boy, hold on. Kaneto. Driver. 1, 2, no. And that's a big move, and Kaneto might have the, oh, but Darius up to his feet. Forget I said anything, shot to the gut. Oh, and now look at that, he's thinking the pedigree, but no, and now look at this, Darius catches him with the crossface. But Kaneto able to get out of that one, kick to the gut. And now look at this, hold on, with a sleeper. Jawbreaker from Darius. Neither man really has the advantage, but it might change here with the roll-up. Oh, not even a 1. Not even a 1. I thought he might have been thinking the Rascon drop. But no, instead. Oh, what a lariat! Lariat from Kaneto. 1, 2, no! Shout outs to Kojima one time with that beautiful lariat from Kaneto. Oh, went to drop the knee. Couldn't find the mark. And now, wait, hold on, Darius has him. Rascon drop. 1, 2. Kaneto's still alive. Oh, and now wait, Darius going up top. Oh, misses the frog splash. Now look at this, Kaneto. Oh my god, look at this. Slapping the shit out of him. Into the DDT, but Darius up to his feet. DDT again. Now look at this, oh, Kaneto with the advantage, went for the chop. Couldn't find the mark, and now Darius has him up again, and this could be over. Oh, but look at this. Darius. He doesn't care, man. He thinks he's got it done, and that's the thing. This speaks a lot about how Darius viewed Kaneto. Oh, but he's sucking him in. Kaneto sucking him in, and now clothesline. Catches him with another one. Oh, but the enziguri from Darius. Now look at this, Darius going again, but once again Kaneto says no. And now look at this, going again. But Kaneto caught with the back suplex. And now a pump kick from Darius. And now look at this, the Boston Crab. Kaneto though, look at that, using his strength, trying to get to the ropes, and he's able to make it. Rolling to the outside, I'm not sure how wise that is. But maybe Kaneto has a plan here. Oh, look at that. Sucking him in again. And now, oh, wait, hold on. Schoolboy. Power bomb. Yo, shouts to Stanley Owens one time here. And now, oh my God, he's thinking the pedigree on the outside. But Darius. Oh, what a knee. Right to the jaw. And now look at this. Oh, but wait, hold on. Kaneto going after the knee of Darius. Referee at 5. They've got to be careful here. Oh, my God. Look at this, though. Kaneto bringing Darius back in, who I think might be bleeding now. And this could be the moment that Kaneto has been looking for. Has him hooked. Pedigree connects. You saw it there. It took a lot out of Kaneto. 1, 2. Not enough to keep Darius down, though. And if Kaneto was able to connect straight away with the pin, we might be looking at the 4th man in that ladder match. Oh, went for the double axe handle. Couldn't find the mark. And now, inverted DDT. Darius going up top. Drops the elbow. And now goes into the cover once again. 1, 2, no. What is it gonna take at this point? Darius, I think he might believe that he has the answer. Going for the Rascon drop, but no. Kaneto with the driver. Look at this, he's fired up. Darius out on his feet. Kaneto, pedigree. Both men down. Kaneto into the cover. 1, 2. He's going to power struggle. This might just be the biggest win for Kaneto. That's vindication. That's redemption. But more importantly, that has now just bagged him a shot at the World's Heavyweight Championship. You know, a lot of people, rightfully so, have been asking me since I made my presence felt again at Journey to Japan and announced that I was using my rematch clause at Power Struggle. A lot of people have been asking me the exact same question, and that's, well, are you crazy? Going after a wrestler like Usha Falls, right? A woman who hasn't lost a single match in her entire career. Someone who cheated the system to win the Women's World Championship at X Factor. And someone who, in theory, should be able to defeat anybody in the world. And you see, normally I would sit there and I would agree with you, all right? Maybe I would be crazy. But you forget about what I was able to do with that championship for as long as I held it. I beat some of the best names in the world. I beat 2 of the best women's world champions in this company's history in 1 match. And if it wasn't for Amy Sutton, then I would have been the one to have won the X Factor Rumble. So at Power Struggle, I'm going to right the wrongs. I'm going to defeat Usha Falls. I'm going to be the first person in history to do it. And when I do, you will all recognize me as the best women's wrestler on the planet. Well, a former women's world champion, Cheyenne, confident as ever, but it is time for an all-star 8-woman tag team match. And making their way down to the ring first, it is the team of Cyrell and Sienna Payne. Now, they still haven't come up with a name, but it appears as though they've kind of come together on a lot of other things. I mean, look at the gear, look at the shirts, look at the logos, and they even had a Tron. Look at them go. But they are teaming with two members of a very prominent team as they're making their way down to the ring first. A former women's Intercontinental Champion, Alice Redson, and of course, the first time we saw her in a while was last show. You know, it was a shocking return, I guess you could say, but it's very clear what Alice wants, and that is probably a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship again. But then it's not just Alice Redson, it's Valakai as well. And this is you know what, from my knowledge, this is a duo that we don't often see as a part of the Ghost Town rotation. You know, Valakai and Alice, although they're a part of the same group, they don't often tag together all that much. But here tonight, they are planning to make it count, because at the end of the day, you know, it's a very, very interesting team that these four are up against. And look at Valakai, she's going crazy. Of course, a finalist of the Network Tag Team Championship Tournament, alongside Tiffany Hashings, and you know, someone who I actually thought Ghost Town might have been able to do it, but obviously we've seen what the Gambit have been capable of with those belts, and it's a crazy scene. But you know that all four of these women are going to be looking at one person in particular in this matchup, as you've got Tony Taylor on the right and the Women's Intercontinental Champion Christina Dean on the left. Christina Dean, someone who has ran through many a name, many a wrestler. And well, hey, you are looking at some of them in the ring. She was able to defeat Alice Redson to win the belt, beat Cyrell to retain it, and she's even beaten one of her tag partners here tonight in the form of the King's Cabinet's Kimberly Casanova. Christina Dean has been building up a very nasty lineage of people she has beaten to keep that belt. And speaking of the King's Cabinet, making their way down to the ring, it is the team of Kimberly Casanova and the newest member of the King's Cabinet, Leah Briones. And they are, I tell you, I don't think anyone was expecting that. I don't think anyone was expecting Leah Briones to come back to CEW and immediately align herself with Daniel King. We've already seen what the King's Cabinet have been doing so far on this show. They bastardized a Sambo. How dare you bastardize a Royal Sambo match? But hey, we're gonna see one hell of an 8-woman tag match in just a few seconds. Here we go, as it looks like it's Tony Taylor and Cyrell to start things off. A little collar and elbow here. Oh, they're going again. Now look at this. Hold on, Tony. Oh, wait, hold court. Oh, the knee right to the jaw. As you can see there, Cyrell still rocking the green Cyrell logo on the tights. You know, I asked her about it. I saw it and I went, I mean, for starters, one hell of an assisted German right there from Alice and Cyrell. But I asked Cyrell about the green logo, and she said, you know, you've got to, you can never forget where you came from, right? And obviously, whilst we talk about her time in MUW, which was a great time, Cyrell really started cutting her teeth in REW as a part of the Blake Magic boot camp, of which she is now, you know, basically a head coach of the boot camp. And now look at this, Tony Taylor trying to go after everybody here. But, you know, Cyrell Dawn, you know, very, very grateful for the opportunity that she had and still has as a part of the Blake Magic boot camp. And of course, you know, you are looking at Cyrell Dawn. Oh my God, going after the arm. Current REW Women's World Champion. And her opponent, or at least potentially her opponent, the winner of the last REW Women's Rumble, was Alice Redson. So, a very interesting scenario here. Cyrell trying to go for anyone but Christina Dean going after the arm. Look at this, just sickening display right here from the Women's Intercontinental Champion. And you know for a fact that she is going to be incredibly calm because, you know, she's beaten Cyrell before. So in the mind of Christina Dean, she is going to be able to get this done relatively quickly. But now it's on Cyrell with the jackknife. 1, 2, hold on. But Christina Dean able to turn it into a backslide and not even a 1. Now look at this, nice runner coming in. Oh, but Christina Dean back up to her feet. But now look at this, hold on a minute. They're going crazy right now. Christina thrown to the outside and well, oh, went for the double stomp. Now look at this, you got Allison. Oh wait, hold on, oh, accidental. Malfunction at the junction there. I wouldn't put too much stake in that though. You know, sometimes you accidentally do get a little heated, and there's a knee coming in from Cyrell, and that's the thing. Normally I would say you have to be careful of Christine Rosario, but seeing what happened a little bit earlier, I don't necessarily know if Christine is going to be a factor in this matchup at all. 2. Kick out there from the champion. Now look at this, hold on. Cyrell tagging in Sienna, and now they're going for the German. Look at him go! Always nice to see Sienna in the mix. Of course, you know, there's someone who almost shocked the world, made it to the finals of the X Factor tournament, and the woman that she's in the ring with right now is arguably the most shocking win that Sienna got in that entire tournament. Because of how dominant Kimberly Casanova was throughout that entire thing, it felt as though that tournament was hers to win, and well, Sienna proved that wrong. But right now, Kimberly Casanova just taking out bodies right now. Taking out all 3 of Sienna's tag partners. Right now, look at this, Sienna in trouble. Oh, hold on. Leah not necessarily wanting in the match just yet. And I mean, honestly, not necessarily a bad strategy, right? You don't want to knacker everybody out too quickly. So now look at this. Hold on, Sienna. Oh, making the tag into Cyrell. Oh, now look at that. Oh, what a shoulder tackle into the boot. Oh, Meteora as well. Cyrell going crazy here. Oh, but now look at that. What a shoulder tackle there from Tony Taylor. very, very underlooked wrestler. Not just a member of Violent Regime, but just a very underlooked wrestler on the roster. Of course, the first ever women's champion within CEW, and somebody who has gotten very close to very, very close to success over the years once again. As right now, Leah Briones going after Cyrell, and oh wait, hold on, oh my god, what the fuck just happened there? I mean, hey, that's same here. That would almost take me out as well. It is breaking down. Alice is trying to make sure that Cyrell is okay. Oh, Kamigoye! And if that isn't a little shot at Christine Rosario, then I don't know what is. Oh, but now look at this. Oh, Briones just slamming her down. And now trying to go for the kick to the arm. Trying to find the ball. Oh, but Cyrell gets out of the way. Turns her around. Backslide. 1, 2. Not enough, though. And if she had got that, that would have been the backslide from heaven right there. Oh, now let's hold Cyrell. Perhaps arguing with Tony Taylor for a second. Went for the knee. As right now, look at this, Cyrell really in a tough spot here, because it feels like the Violent Regime and the King's Cabinet have really kind of selected her as the target for all of the attacks here. And look at this, I mean, Cyrell seemingly telling Sienna, hey, don't worry about it, don't tag in just yet. But Valakai's in, and Valakai, what the hell is she? She's running around. She's going crazy. Oh my god. Well, that is one way to get yourself into the match. As right now, Christina Dean realizing the situation. And now, wait, hold on. Oh, Valakai is going for that Enziguri. Couldn't find the mark. And now another Luthez press coming in. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Salida del Sol. Okay. I see you. Broken up by Tony. Right now he is breaking down. I don't know what Christina Dean did there, but it was something alright. It was definitely something. And now look at this, stalking her prey. And now, oh no. Canadian Destroyer. Yeah, apologies if my throat sounds like it's dying. It has been one hell of a show so far. Nice runner there. But the champion still in control. And right now trying to take everyone out of the equation. Oh wait, rolling knee bar. Oh, look at that. Sienna realizing the situation, breaking that up. Rightfully so. Now it's on Sienna. Oh, nice back suplex. Okay, okay. Now wait, hold on. Sienna, not even the legal woman, but going for the drop kick nonetheless. Oh, what a senton. Might put this away. What? Oh, not even a 2 there. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on. Leah. Oh, going after the arm. And now the Fujiwara from Christina Dean. Disgusting combination. Oh, don't tell me she's going for it again. Okay, thank God. I was going to say they were going to try and break the arm of Valakai, and I don't even think that would stop her, to be fair. I really don't. Northern Lights coming in. Valakai back up to her feet. But caught with a combination. Now oh. Goading someone to tag in there. Now wait, hold on. Oh, Meteora from Cyrell. 1, 2. Not enough though. Now wait, hold on. Big time slam. Tag being made into Sienna. And Sienna could be looking for it. BME, but the champion gets out of the way. Inverted DDT. Big time forearm. But now look at this, hold on, Sienna trying to fight from underneath right now. Oh, but the tag made into Leah Briones. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I've suddenly had a second wind. Now look at this from Sienna. She is going crazy right now, but I feel like the numbers are just getting a bit too much here. So now look at this. Surprisingly violent regime in King's Cabinet working quite well together, given the fact that, well, it did kind of all fall apart as they all just sort of jumped each other at an open challenge night, but hey, what do I know? Because right now it seems as though Sienna, Cyrell, and Ghost Town, they seem to be finding their groove as well. Oh, but what a drop kick to the knee. Oh, but Sienna back up to her feet. Big time runner. Oh, but Leah back up to her feet. And now look at the runner herself. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on. Sienna. Oh, with the roll up. 1, 2. Reversed. 1, 2. Reversed again. 1, 2. No. Hey, these two are going crazy right now. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on. Tag made into Alice Redson, who I would argue is probably the freshest woman in this entire match now. Now this, the referee having to warn Sienna, get out of the ring. It's been a very wild 8-woman tag here. Tag made into Tony Taylor, and I'll be real, I don't think Alice is here to play around. It's her first match back since the X Factor Rumble. Now look at this. Cleaning house. Into the stunner to Casanova. Now, wait, hold on a minute. Oh, misdirection. Impaler DDT. Going into the cover. 1, 2, no. But now look at this. Hold on, Valakai getting involved. And now, wait, hold on. Oh, butterfly DDT. And now, Poltergeist. 1. Broken up by Christina Dean. Now, wait, hold on. Turn around. Side Russian leg sweep. And now in come the shots. Oh, but wait, hold on. The roll up. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Now look at this. Hold on. Oh, big shot there from Alice Redson. Right now, Tony trying to make the tag, but I don't even think she knew where she was. Leah Briones there to break it up. This is carnage right here. Now wait, hold on, another DDT. Oh, but now look at this. It's all breaking down right now. Casanova trying her damnedest to help Tony out, but Tony really doesn't know where she is. She is trying her best to fight back given the situation, but caught with another poltergeist. 1, 2, and it's all over. Massive win there, and you've got to think that is going to have implications. Look at that, Sienna and Cyrell having a great time. Hey, everyone's having a wonderful time here as we're going to move on with the show. Alright, okay, so we got Power Struggle coming up, and here's the thing, as the best tag team to ever do it, one of the greatest tag teams to ever hold these belts, and as a team who has been cementing our legacy, and now that we have Ryan by our side, and now we're a part of the round table, people have been wondering what's next for us. Oh, you guys don't defend the belts enough. Tough shit when you are at the level that we're at. And when you're doing what we're doing, you don't hand out championship opportunities. So that's why as soon as we heard about ATJ cashing in his Gauntlet for Glory briefcase, we kind of sat there and we went, now hold on a minute. What can we do to make sure that if he is cashing in on the broskies and he dares to try and take on the greatest team on God's green, what can we do to ruin his cash-in? And when we thought about it, right? And legally, the cash-in takes place at the next available opportunity at that event. So if we were to, in theory, not have an opponent listed for Power Struggle, that would mean that ATJ would have to come out first. If he had the briefcase, then that means that his cash-in would happen immediately. And if he doesn't, well then maybe we are handing out a championship opportunity to someone. But we're out here, we're smarter than everybody else, we're playing the system, and at ATJ, if you are cashing in on us, unfortunately your little plan isn't going to work. Well, it seems as though the broskies might have just found a way to cheat the system. But I'll tell you what, here tonight, there is no cheating the system. One of these two men will be getting a shot at the Hardcore Championship and making his way down to the ring, accompanied by two of his monsters, Condominium and Artemis. It is Dr. Victor Psychosis, and here's the thing. This matchup right here, it might not be a street fight, a hardcore match, anything like that, but it is. And in every definition, a tough match. It's a submission match. You have to make your opponent tap out here tonight. to get yourself a shot at Blake Payne in the Hardcore Championship. And we've been seeing things boil over between Psychosis and Byron to the point where, you know, it started with Psychosis rambling about how he was going to be able to turn Byron into a god, to make him immortal, and I don't quite know exactly what's going on in the mind of the Mad Doctor, but something tells me that he probably wouldn't have done all of that. But now, making his way down to the ring, accompanied by Sky, who apparently came to the aid of Byron and was basically like, hey, if you need someone in your corner, consider me in. It is, of course, Byron Polan, who is on his retirement tour, getting ever closer to that final stop, getting ever closer to Kingdom of Glory 2, but the question remains, can he get himself a shot at the Hardcore Championship of Power Struggle? And then the question then becomes, well, can he win the Hardcore Championship? Should he get that opportunity? But I mean, he's looking fired up, and I mean, I don't blame him. You know, we saw what happened at Journey to Japan. You know, essentially Byron's emotions got the better of him. You know, we saw Bradley British getting taken out on the ramp, you know, by the stage area. We saw Zorox in the cattle mutilation, and conflicted Psychosis knew exactly. It was like he was playing chess with Byron, and that's kind of why this submission match feels like it's going to be insane, because it really is two dudes playing chess against each other. It's two guys who are looking for the tap out. That's the only way you can win this match. There you go, Psychosis in one corner, Byron in the other. This is going to be a fight here tonight. Here we go. Oh, look at that, going for the chop. And oh, look at this, immediately Psychosis wasting no time. And to be fair, that is what you have to do. Oh my god. Now look at this, hold on, Byron. Oh my god, what a dragon screw, going after the leg. And honestly, with the cloverleaf being an integral part to Byron's strategy, going after the leg is a perfect move. But you know for a fact Psychosis knows this now. Look at this, hold on. Oh my god, Inzaguri. And it really is going to be about who gets the upper hand in the early stages. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Kamigoye! You can't put your opponent away in a matchup like this, but it is going to do damage, and here comes Psychosis. And of course, the crazy statistic, oh my god, Byron up to his feet, went for a sliding lariat, but the crazy stat that I was going to hit you with is, in terms of one-on-one matches in CEW, Psychosis has only ever lost one in his entire career. And oh my god, another Meteora. You saw it there, Condominium looked like he was going to try and get involved, but I think he realized he doesn't need to. As right now, the Mad Doctor in control of this matchup. Another German suplex. And this time, Byron does not get up immediately and going after the arm. And with the cattle mutilation being such an integral part, we mentioned the cloverleaf earlier, but the cattle mutilation being an integral part to the strategy of Psychosis, especially in a matchup like this, going for the arm of Byron is going to be a godsend for his strategy. But now look at this whole Byron once again going for the leg of Psychosis. And I mean, on any other night, if it wasn't just about the cloverleaf, I would say this is incredibly smart. But oh, now look at that, once again targeting the leg, and Condominium bringing in a chair. Oh, but look at the knee. And now Psychosis wielding the chair. Byron telling him to do it. The referee saying no, and oh wow, look at that with the spear, with the takedown. Now look at this, oh what on earth is Byron looking for? The fall away slam. I went for the discus knee, couldn't find the mark, got caught with the super kick once again. Now look at this, hold on, Byron going for that Cobra clutch. Looking to put Psychosis away. Look at this, he's got it wrenched in here. Now look at this, hold on, Psychosis fighting his way free. And oh, look at that, sweeping the leg. And now wait, hold on, immediately wasting no time. Rear naked choke locked in. You can see there the monsters, they are admiring the handiwork of their creator. And Sky now, I think on the apron. I don't think Byron quite realizes what she's doing. Oh wow, look at that. Going after the leg. Look at that, Psychosis clutching at his knee. And oh wait, hold on. Oh my god. Using that cloverleaf hold. And going after the leg. Oh my god. Oh, but now look at this, Artemis. Oh, what the hell? Oh, and now going after the knee of Byron. And here's the thing. If all else fails for Psychosis, then this could be the strategy to go for. Knockout kick right to the head. And now once again going for that rear naked choke, but Byron not going to let that happen. And now perhaps looking. Navarro death roll. Locked in. Psychosis nowhere near the ropes. And this is not good if you are the Mad Doctor. And that's the thing, you know, we were saying it, how Psychosis was saying that he was going to essentially, if Byron had joined him, he was going to bring Byron back to his prime, but I feel like he might have done that, just not in the way he had hoped. And now look at this, butterfly suplex, oh my god, the strength of Psychosis. Now going for a submission, but caught in the ropes there. Byron getting out right next to that chair, but Psychosis, oh, with the dive! This, hold on, up on the shoulder. Shoulder breaker coming in on the chair. Oh! God. Now look at this, they're going to drop another knee. Oh my God. That first one was right on that chair. And it was out of the line of sight of the referee. I don't even think the ref knows that the chair is still there. The Psychosis breaks up the count, of course, you know, whilst it is a submission match. Oh my God. Whilst it is a submission match, you know, countouts are still a thing. And I think Byron is, he's bleeding here. Oh, but now, hold on. Psychosis, looking to put this away with the silence, but Byron, I don't even think he realized. But his foot was under the rope. Now wait, hold on a minute. Is he going after the ref or is he going after Sky? I'm not quite sure here. But the referee seemingly adjusting a turnbuckle. And now look at this, Sky just trying to buy Byron some time. I don't think he quite wants that, but I don't think he quite realizes what's going on. And now, oh my goodness. And now the monsters are getting involved. And now, oh wait, hold on, Psychosis. Oh my God. And now going after the arm of Byron once again. crazy scenes, man. You'd expect it to have been a little bit more grounded going into this, but no, it's just two dudes battering each other, and then there are submissions in between. Now going for the Cobra Clutch again. Better positioning this time. Nowhere near the ropes, center of the ring. Psychosis, he needs to get out of this fast, because that's the thing with both of these men. Both of these men have some very dangerous submissions that the longer you're in it, the worse it's going to be. And now, oh my god. They are going move for move, shot for shot right now. Now, I guess, hold on, Byron telling him to bring it. Psychosis obliges. Look at this. He's just telling him to chop him. And now we got a hockey fight on our hands. And I think Byron might have psyched out Psychosis. Pressure point. And now, oh wait, hold on. Thought he might have been thinking the cloverleaf, but no. Instead, using a move that we saw him, I believe, debut against Hunter Bryce. That is going to jam up your legs. That is going to hurt the back. And that might also do damage to the shoulders. It is a very dangerous submission the longer you are in it. And Psychosis is going to want to try and get out of this as quickly as humanly possible. Which he does. Now look at that, sucking him in. And oh my god, what a boot. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on, Sky. Once again, whilst Byron is trying to catch his breath, I don't even know if he knows what's going on. Sky out here helping him out. Oh, danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Oh, but both men get back up to their feet at the same time. And now look at this, Psychosis. Goaded in Byron. And now, wait a minute. Oh my god. Super kick to the jaw. And now into the sleeper once again. I agree with the crowd. This has been an absolute war. Now look at this. Hold on, wait. Psychosis. What is he looking for? Oh my god. He's looking to put this away. Cattle mutilation. That's the thing you can see there. And I hate to harp on about good form, but there you see Psychosis in between Byron and the ropes. Insane ring awareness from the Mad Doctor. And everyone just watching with bated breath. Can Byron find his way free of this hold? He has been in there for a long time. Oh, but now look at this hold. He finds his way. Nice back elbow creating the separation, but what damage has been done to the arms and the shoulders. And now wait, hold on. Oh, what a kick. But in come the monsters once again. Now look at this, distracted, buying Psychosis time, and now, oh wait, hold on! Byron saw it coming, the drop kick to the knee there. Now look at this, stalking his prey. And now, oh, what a back suplex. And now Byron in the corner. Could be thinking a spear. And oh, what a lariat instead. Now wait, hold on, pressure point again. And now, oh, into the crossface. not the spot you want to be in if you are the Mad Doctor. Look at her talk on the back. And of course, you know, we know this, a little blast from the past. This used to be the move that put people away. This used to be the go-to submission for Byron. And Psychosis, he has been in there for a long time. Oh, now look at this, hold on, finding his way free kick to the gut. And now, wait, hold on, catches him in the silence. And this time, nowhere near the ropes. Byron is fighting for dear life. Look at this, he is struggling, he's thrashing in there. But can he get out of this hold? Can he fight his way free? Or has Psychosis just bagged himself a shot at the Hardcore Championship? Oh my god, look at that. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Psychosis just he just grabbed his own hands. He's got the grip in now. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on, the shots coming in from Byron. Breaking free, but what damage has been done there? Oh wait, hold on, clothesline. There's another one. Inzaguri from Psychosis. And now wait, hold on, he's just stopped him and now, oh no. Oh, the stomp. Now look at this, hold on, Sky. Realizing the situation, realizing that technically, because that probably knocked Byron clean out. If Psychosis locked in a sleeper, he would technically win here. So Sky is having to essentially help Byron out here, and Psychosis pissed off, rightfully so. Just a stare down here, neither man really sure what to do next. Oh, went for the kick. Now, look at this. Both men were moving with bated breath there. Now, look at this. Oh, Byron thought he had control there, but not necessarily thrown into the corner. And now, oh my god, look at this from Psychosis. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This has been a battering on both sides. And now, Psychosis looking to put this away. Oh wait, hold on, Byron able to get out of it. He saw the cattle mutilation coming, and now wait, he's got it locked. Turns him around, oh, but right to the ropes. Almost as if he was giving Psychosis an out there. But now what on earth is he looking to do? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my God. Oh! Dear God, the DDT from the top. And now another back suplex. Now look at this. I think Byron's just playing mind games right now. But I wouldn't be playing mind games against Psychosis. You've got to put this away. Oh, wait, hold on, off the ropes. And now, wait, hold on, up on the shoulders. Oh, wow. Oh, but Psychosis. Oh, my God. Now, look at this, wrenching once again. Now look at that, Byron able to break free. And now, wait, hold on, pressure point once again. But Psychosis up to his feet with the knee once again. Into the double stomp. And now, oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen Psychosis this lackadaisical. It's like he knows something we don't. Coming out like an arm, Byron with the elbow right to the knee. And now look at that big forearm. There's another one. He is throwing that thing. He is going to work right now. Sweeps the legs. Oh, but look at that. The monsters realizing. Seeing the win potentially slip from Psychosis's fingers. But now, oh my god, what an exploder. Now look at that, hold on, Byron in the corner once again. Oh, and there's the spear. Now you can see it there, the blood starting to pool on the ring as well, on the mat, as Byron has the cloverleaf in for the first time in this match. That's the thing, hold on, the ref. The ref is, he's doing something here. Right now, look at that. Byron, I think he's trying to get a good grip again, but Psychosis perhaps just slipping a bit too far out of grasp. And that might have just saved the Mad Doctor, who now catches him. Cattle mutilation. Once again, phenomenal ring awareness from the Mad Doctor. And honestly, this fight could well and truly be over right here, right now. So look at this, Psychosis refusing to let go. Byron has to get out of this if he wants a shot at the Hardcore Championship. And if he wants to prove a point to Psychosis. Look at that, breaking free. But what damage has been done? That is the question. Oh, but now look at this, going after the leg again. Psychosis just clutching at his hamstring. Now we are, Byron saying it's over. What is he looking for? Oh, the crossbody. Where we see that, and once again the spooky perverts are saving their man. Now what are we about to see? Hold on a minute. Byron. Oh my god. Oh! Going crazy with it. And now, wait a minute. Locks it in again. Wrenching back. And Psychosis taps. That means that we're getting Byron versus Blake Payne at Power Struggle. Oh my god. Oh, come on. I always knew this day would come. I always knew that there would finally be a time where I would get to face you in the ring one-on-one for the final time. And you know what, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna make excuses or be annoyed at the fact that this isn't happening at Kingdom of Glory 2, even though it should be. Even though, Byron, let's face facts here, when it comes to your career, if it wasn't for me becoming your biggest rival, you wouldn't have a career anymore. You would have retired years ago, and that's the truth, and I'll tell you why, Byron. Because you're complacent. You have been for years, and it's the truth because, well, the fact of the matter is let's be real here. You started training people to be good. You started training people to become the best in the world because you couldn't handle the fact that you were never going to be. And you never will be. And that's why you're retiring as young as you are. It's not because of your knee injury. Let's be real here. It's you. You would have found some way to come back if you really wanted to. But the reason why you've decided to call it quits is because, yeah, you're complacent. You genuinely do believe every single word that everyone's saying, which is the truth. You're washed. You're cooked. You're done. You're finished. You don't have it within you anymore. You don't have that fire within you. And I saw that all those years back when we were rolling together as Byron Club, when I was your protege, when I was a man who had sunshine in the world and someone who had so much promise, so much potential. Yeah, look at where I turned out and look at where you've turned out, and we'll see that, yeah, I definitely have potential, but it's more than you ever had. It's more than you will ever have. And when my career's over, when I'm finished wrestling in like 20, 30 years time, I'll look back and I'll go, wow, my mentor really was fucking awful, wasn't he? And that's the thing, Byron, this didn't have to come to all of this. You know, you could have just come to me man to man and you could have said, look, Blake, I want to give you the honor of being my last match. I want to give you the honor of being my match at Kingdom of Glory 2. But where has our little conversation been since your little retirement tour announcement? Oh yeah, that's right, you've been running scared. And the simple fact and the simple reason why you have is because you know that when the lights are just a little bit brighter than usual, you can't get it done. You've beaten me once when the pressure was on. I've beaten you every other time. Beefer Mania, CEW Mania 3, DLW. Every single time that the lights are on and they're shining directly on you, you're looking at me and you're realizing, I'm just a better version of you. You're always trying to train your successor, and now that your successor is looking you in the face and is better than you've ever been, younger than you are, well, it eats you alive, doesn't it? It really, really eats you alive. And at Power Struggle, Byron, I'm going to prove to you why I am leaps and bounds better than you. Because I'm going to beat you at Power Struggle. And then when I go on to win the World's Heavyweight Championship tonight, I'm going to beat 3 other men in that ladder match. And then I'm going to go on to Kingdom of Glory 2. And I'm going to walk into there the same way I walked into Kingdom of Glory. And that's as your World's Heavyweight Champion. And then I'll go on to main event. And you'll go on first. You will be an afterthought. But that's fine, because when all's said and done, Byron, and everyone's talking about your retirement and what you did for the industry and what you did for the business, they're gonna think of one thing, not your actual career. No. Not what you did in the ring. They're gonna go, oh look, there's Byron Polan, the man who made the greatest wrestler alive. You might have made me back then. You really might have. But now's my time to make you golden once again. So, after a win like that, where do we all go? I mean, you know, like, Alice got the win, but, you know, it's a group effort. You know, me, Cyrell, Valakai, Alice, we all worked really well together as a team. And I think that it's time for a little bit of, you know what, a little bit of a championship gold. Now, I'm not sure what that means, but, you know, I've been working with Cyrell for a little bit of time, and she's taught me to have a little bit more confidence, right, have a little bit more fire, and to challenge people. Well, Alice, I know you want to say some things, so if you want to go ahead, make your challenge known, feel free. You know, it's been too long, right? You know, you can call it licking your wounds, you can call it whatever you want, right? I have been close to championship glory ever since losing the women's IC title to Christina Dean at Down in Flames. You know, I did relatively well in the X Factor Rumble, and I did relatively well in the X Factor tournament as well, but the one thing I haven't been able to shake, the one chip on my shoulder that I have sat there and I've had to deal with time in and time out is knowing that I could have beaten Christina Dean. And I need to beat her. I need to prove that I can win that championship again. So here's what I'm going to do. Power struggle. Christina, you've got no one to fight you, even though you might be dealing with people who you were working with in the form of the King's Cabinet. But whatever happens, consider me in. I will fight you for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at Power Struggle. And when I win, why don't we go ahead and we have one more match? How's about that? As for me and Cyrell, well, Cyrell, I know that you're quite busy at the moment, you know, and it's weird seeing you and Alice work as a team when, you know, eventually you two are going to be fighting each other, potentially for that REW Women's World Championship. But I do think that there's something good going on here, right? There's something good going on between the four of us. But just know, Alice, we will have your back going into that matchup in your technically your rematch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I will have my own little business, and Cyrell, if you want to go ahead and do anything, and Valakai as well, hey, if you two want to stake some claims, feel free, because I think the night belongs to us, and I think it's time to celebrate into the night. Oh, what on earth is going on? I was gonna talk about what we just heard from both Blake and Sienna, but apparently we're being graced by the presence of the network champion Madison Ace. I have no idea what's going on here. Can anyone fill me in? Anyone? Payne, are you in the back? What's going on here? She's in gear. An open challenge? Okay, apparently Madison Ace is out here to put the belt on the line in an open challenge. Okay. I was not expecting this. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect Madison Ace to be the kind of champion that would actively put her belt on the line in something like this, but here we are. Apparently she's frustrated about not having anything scheduled for Power Struggle, and decided that she was going to turn up and defend the belt here tonight on the road to Power Struggle anyway. I'm surprised now. Oh, and of course, Alex Blade is now walking through the crowd like a moron, but who's stepping up? Why is Amber blasting? What's going on here? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Milana Beckett. Okay, hold on a minute. This is insane. What is going on? So, Milana Beckett is someone who has recently been training within the Southeast Wrestling Academy in England, and apparently she's been flown all the way over to Japan and just happened to have her gear ready. I mean, always be prepared, of course, but this is a massive opportunity. Very, very young, up-and-coming wrestler from Chelsea, England, unfortunately, the same place as Blake Payne. But, you know, I would argue that the caliber of talent coming in from the Chelsea scene within the network is very interesting, right? You've got Sienna Payne, you've got Blake Payne, you've got Adam Adams, now Milana Beckett, but I don't know. I mean, hey, she looks ready. She's throwing out the, you know, she's got style, it seems. She definitely has a presence, and yeah, no, the belt's on the line, and there's Alex Blade now. But now, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. 1, 2. Oh my God, the ref almost hit 3-1. Reversed again. Oh, reversed. Oh my goodness, that was. We almost saw a new network champion within like the first 5 seconds of this matchup. And Alan is Madison not happy about this at all. And then, of course, there's Alex Blade. Now we're on. Oh my God! Hey, you know what? Hey, you don't get opportunities like this often. I said this about everyone who stepped up for Open Challenge night. Oh, now look at this. Alex Blade getting in her face. She does not care, but hold on, distracted. And now Madison Ace with the Mahi Stroll. 1, 2. Oh my God. But as I was saying, you know, like with Open Challenge night, people don't get opportunities at championships every day. And when Jinku, you know, when Jinku has been putting that World's Championship on the line, and, you know, hopefully he's good to go here tonight, but where Jinku has been putting that belt on the line on every Open Challenge night, it's CEW has become the place for opportunity too. Milana's still alive. Now look at this, hold on. Firing shots and now, oh, but countered by the champion. Went for the knockout kick again. But Milana, look at this! Now look at this in the corner. Madison saying that this is over. And oh my God, what a drop kick right there from the champion. And here's the thing. Madison Ace, I think, shocked everyone when she seemingly got help. Oh my God. When she seemingly got help from the French fashion show to take the championship away from Leah Briones. And ever since then, Madison Ace, I won't lie, has been surprisingly, I don't know, surprisingly dominant as champion. But now look at this, hold on. Rings of Saturn locked in on Milana, who is struggling right now, but hold on, able to fight free of the grip. And now, look at that, throwing a shot, throwing another one. And now, wait, hold on. Oh my God. A little bit of unorthodox moves there. A little bit of an unorthodox style, but it's working. As a bow and arrow stretch is applied. Oh, and now look at this, Alex Blade. At the right moment, not like this. Oh, kick out of one. Look at that, Beckett gets out of the way, and now into another roll-up. Oh, but reversed. Oh, but look at that. Both women able to kick out, and now look at this big-time Rana. Now look, oh my God, she is going in with those kicks. And now looking for the basement drop kick. Madison gets out of the way. She knows the basement drop kick well. It's one of her big moves. Now look at this. Hold on. Oh! A little bit of a blade runner from Madison Ace. Hold on a moment. And now perhaps looking for the end of this matchup. Oh wait, no, instead doing more damage. Now, wait, hold on, in the corner. Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, but wait, hold on, Beckett. Still not out of this fight. And now, wait, hold on, telling her to bring it. Got her caught. Oh! What a neck breaker. Alex Blade trying getting involved again. 1, 2, no. And I think he might realize that Madison in a bit of a rough spot right now. Now look at this, hold on, Milana. Oh, with the Meteora. Going up top again. And this could be... Oh no, went for the frog splash. And now basement drop kick, the spike on that drop kick. And now, Brain Buster coming in. 1, 2. Fantastic showing from Milana Beckett, but in the end, Madison Ace retaining the gold once again. Making a statement here in Japan. My God. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Oh! Wait, Sienna? What's she doing out here? Hold on a minute. She was literally just in a match earlier. What's going on? Well, Madison. I think you might have just made my job a hell of a lot easier. You see, I was gonna, you know, I was gonna go ahead and I was gonna go on over to Europe Pro for a split second to do what I was gonna do. But seeing as you're here and you were mentioning that you don't really have anyone to wrestle you for the Network Championship at, you know, the Power Struggle. Well, I thought maybe, you know, seeing as I did just be a part of the winning team at the All-Star 8 Women's Tag Match, why don't we wrestle? Why don't we have a little bit of fun? I have yet to bag myself some championship gold within CEW, and I see no better option than that Network Championship right there. And I genuinely do think that me and you wrestle, not only is it going to be a great match, but I think you're going to meet your match when I take that championship and I become Sienna Payne, the face of the CEW Network. Oh, that was cool. Might have to put that on a shirt. I don't know, but I will see you at Power Struggle. Well, apparently massive match made official for Power Struggle. Madison Ace, Sienna Payne for the Network Championship, but oh my God. Wow, okay, hold on a minute. So, okay, so we got Lakara Rivers in the ring right now, as making her way down to the ring representing the Lab of Psychosis. A very different looking vibe for Luna Olsen. I mean, here's the thing, right? We know that Psychosis has been in a little bit of an upgrading mood as of late, right? Like we know what he's doing. We know what he's capable of, and we know what he's all about, but definitely a different vibe for Luna Olsen here. I hope Lakara knows what she's doing here, because you know, just because we saw Milana have a good show in here tonight doesn't mean it's gonna... Oh, hold on! I might have spoken too soon here. Oh, but look at this. Hey, look at that, though. Confidence. You gotta respect it. But now, look at this. Hold on. Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. Backpack stunner. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my God. Power bomb. Not done. Jesus. And now, oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Choke slam coming in. You could feel it there for a second. Literally the hush in the crowd. Luna Olsen still not done though. What on earth is she doing? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh my God! I'm at a loss for words. We've seen Luna Olsen be destructive before, but never like this. The crowd are bloodthirsty tonight. Rivers is struggling to even get up right now. Mandible claw. And she is out. Jesus Christ. If we thought Luna Olsen was a monster before, whatever Psychosis has done to her since the last time we saw her has just made her even more dangerous, and she's still not done. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, looking for the shock treatment as well. Now, we gotta stop this. Someone's gotta stop her, for the love of God. Well, yeah, we're getting Luna Olsen out of the building, but it is now time for the main event for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And the question is, are we going to see a new champion? Or is Jinku going to be ready to go? That is the lingering question right now. That is the thought going through everyone's minds, and I'm sure that it's going through the mind of this man right here, the current hardcore champion, Blake Payne. The only man in company history to win every single belt. And the only thing bigger than his list of accolades is his insanely large ego. And here's the thing, this man coming out with the CEW Hardcore Championship, of course. You know, we saw Alex Blade earlier. Those two, current SED World Tag Team Champions as well. And potentially after tonight, Blake could have 3 championships. But he's got to at least go through this man right here. One of the most dominant champions, regardless of the name on the belt. The Intercontinental Champion, Tony Ford. And this man has been a destructive force since winning the belt all the way back at the Coastal Clash. And like, you know, as the stats say, this man has some of the shortest defenses in history. This is a man who has stepped up against some of the very best that this company has to offer, and has become, with the help of Daniel King, this man has become the true workhorse. And that's the thing. You know for a fact that Daniel King would love for Tony Ford to bring back not just the IC title, but to also bring the World's Heavyweight Championship into the fold. Oh, wait, hold on. His music's playing. Is he here? He's here! He's banged up, but Jinku is in the building. And I don't know how wise this is. I understand that he was put in an impossible position. He was. He's put in a spot where if he doesn't defend the belt, he loses it. But this close to Power Struggle, with that ladder match looming, do you really want to be risking further injury? I mean, I don't know. I believe it's been a little while, but I believe that this is defense number 6 for Jinku Ventura. A number that will cement him. Well, I mean, he's already the man with the second most defenses, but he is eyeing up that 15. That record that has been set by Braxton Myers, and still 6 years after his reign is a feat that still hasn't been beaten. But Jinku, he's banged up. You can just see it. He's got the tape on. He's just looking. He's looking confident, but he's not looking at his best. And that's a really worrying thought if you're the world's heavyweight champion going up against 2 other champions within this company. But that is what is on the line here tonight. The world's heavyweight championship. Blake looking to become a 2-time champion. Tony looking to become the first man to hold both the world's heavyweight and the Intercontinental. And Jinku, of course, looking for another defense on the board. And Blake immediately with the hit and run. Now look at this. What on earth is Blake looking to do now? Oh wait, hold on. Could be thinking Midas touch. No, instead. Oh my god. Stacking him up high. I mean, we know the history of Jinku and those neck injuries, the shoulder injuries. What Shane Torres did to him all the way back at Kingdom of Glory that kept him out all the way until the X Factor Rumble. Now look at this, hold on. Oh wait, went for the DDT. Jinku saw it coming this time. Well, that big time lariat there from Tony Ford is right now. Wait, hold on, Tony. Standing in the ring, Tony Ford! You sick bastard! What are you doing? Meanwhile, Blake, hold on. Oh my god. And Jinku getting back up to his feet, but you gotta wonder how much damage that did. Oh no, and now Tony Ford, chair in hand, right to the back of Blake. That's the thing. Do not expect this to necessarily just be a straight up wrestling match. You're looking at 3 men who want to be the very best in the company. And there's only one belt that truly proves that. Also, this is a crazy match. This is the first time in company history where all 3 champions are competing in the same match. Now look at this, Jinku trying to take Blake out of the equation. Tony Ford now. Oh my god, going after the ribs. Might not be what's ailing Jinku, but it's going to do more damage. And that's the thing, right? If these 2 are able to do more damage to Jinku, he is essentially going to be walking into Power Struggle, I would argue, a non-factor if he wins here tonight. Oh, big forearm there from Jinku. Oh, went for the senton. Don't quite find the mark, but now look at this, these 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Jinku slapping the taste out of Tony Ford's mouth. Now, wait, hold on. LGS from Blake, but keep your eyes on Tony Ford. Oh my God. 1, 2. Kick out there from Blake. Now look at this, Tony Ford with the shot, went for the lariat. Blake got out of the way, but caught with the uppercut from Jinku into the elbow drop. And now, wait, hold on, Tony Ford. Oh my God, the straight, but Jinku up to his feet. Blake saying he is not getting involved at all here. But Tony Ford goading Jinku into making a mistake. And now, wait, hold on, Tony Ford! Dominator to Blake! 1, 2, broken up by Jinku. And that might have been what Jinku needed to do right there. Because otherwise, Tony Ford might have just walked away with the World's Championship. Jinku, oh, went for the Shining Wizard. Blake said no to that. Turns him around. And now, wait, got him caught. But Jinku with the counter. And the kendo stick from Tony Ford. 1. Oh, kick out of 1 there from Blake. Now, wait, hold on. Tony going for the freak accident. Jinku. Oh, my God. With the drop kick, Blake not happy about that. I mean, he might have just saved his bacon, but still. Blake did not look happy. Oh, now look at this. Everyone going after everybody right now. But hold on, Tony! Freak accident to Jinku. Blake there to break up the count. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no. Backslide. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Blake almost winning the belt right there. Oh my God, double team right there from Jinku and Tony. That was also the double maneuver, the drop kick and the senton all in one. Jinku tried using the chair, but Tony said no. But wait, hold on, Blake back up to his feet with the backslide. 1, 2, no. Now look at this. Jinku and Blake going to war, but in comes the man you should probably be worried the most about, Tony Ford. Wait, hold on, they're realizing the threat here. They're taking the fight to the IC champion. And oh, wait. Oh, Blake. Not gonna let Jinku hit the heavenly arrow. Oh, but now here we go. That might be about to bite him in the ass. Oh, boy, hold on, Tony Ford. Staring him down. Tony. Dominator to Jinku. 1, 2. Oh my God. Blake slowly getting back up to his feet. Springboard drop kick doesn't find the mark. And now going for the freak accident, but no. Backslide from Jinku. But Tony not gonna let that happen. Now look at this, slapping Tony once again. Blake now. Wait, Blake! Oh, Tony realizing. Oh, wait, hold on. Midas lariat! He's got him! 1, 2. Oh, my God. Jinku might have just kept his belt around his waist by the skin of his teeth. And right now, it really does feel like it is survival for Jinku in this fight. Oh my god. Now wait, hold on. Oh, capture suplex on the chair. 1, 2. No. Not enough. And now Jinku risking it all. Wow, the elbow on the chair. And now, wait, oh, what an STO, but in comes Blake with another chair. Pushed away with that shoulder tackle. Oh my god. It's carnage out here. Oh, going for the freak accident. No. DDT from Jinku. Blake just throwing a shot, hoping it lands. Caught with the forearm. And now Jinku. Oh, might have been thinking Heavenly Arrow. But Blake said no, caught with the DDT. Now wait, hold on! Diving to the outside! Oh my god! Everyone fighting, look at that though, Tony Ford. Oh wait, oh come on! Nicholas Fletcher! Oh no! Come on! And now Justin Noble going after Jinku! We should have known that this was coming. Oh my god, the swift exit. Now wait, hold on, oh no. Throwing Jinku into the ring. Blake with the chair. Oh but wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on, Jacob. Jacob's here. Moonlight Venom. Oh, but now look at this. Oh, my God. There's Nicholas Fletcher once again. Now, wait. Oh! Hold on! Blake needs to turn around. There's the spear. And that is a message sent ahead of Power Struggle. Blake is down. Jinku back up to his feet. Lining it up. Heavenly Arrow. 1, 2. Jinku retains the World's Heavyweight Championship. My God. What a night. What a show. Look at this. Jinku fired up. And now, holding on to the belt. But can he get it done in the fatal 4-way ladder match at Power Struggle? I don't know, but we will find out, as I will see you all next time.